All right, cool. Let me just re-angle this slightly so that you can see the ground.
Let's get Holly moved before she reaches.
I know, let's move. Let's start doing some butt kicks. Nice and light on the toes. Slightly jog it out. Make sure you have a nice clear space before you start jogging. Start to kick the heels up. If you're not jumping today, just take it to a step back and use the arms to start pumping and get the heart flowing. Keeping a nice soft bend in the knee. Nice big breath in. I forgot to turn some music on.
I know, I was thinking that.
I'll let you be in charge of that. Stepping back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it to jacks. So either stepping side to side nice and big or adding the hop. We can't really hop in the flat, so we're going to just take it to some nice high intensity, low impact jacks. Arms nice and long. Try to plant the whole foot on the floor, tapping out the toe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Roll the shoulders back. Nice big shoulder rolls to get everything nice and loose. If you want to add the arms up, back, and around. Snap, crackle, pop. Get them all warmed up.
It's weird you get to watch it.
I know, we get to face each other. This is strange. Other direction. Start with nice big shoulder rolls towards the front of the room. Oh, my heart rate's already going. Nice big ones. Oh, wait. Which way were we going? I've forgotten already. Forward. We're swimming forward like the butterfly. Big butterfly stroke. 4, 3, 2, torso twists. So twisting at the waist, elbows tuck in towards the sides. Keeping the abs nice and tight. Rotating at the hip and at the waist. Lifting the heel as you twist. Just loosening everything up, getting the spine nice and limber. We're going to take 2 to one side, 2 to the other. What just cracked?
My knee, side knee.
Keep my balance. Last 2. Nice. A couple of hip openers. So lifting the knee, bringing it back and around, opening up the hip, keeping the hips squared off with the front of the room. Oh, I forgot to plug in my microphone as well. I'll get that and I'll get the music in a minute. A couple more. Now we're going to take it to Frankenstein kicks. So straight leg out in front, reach for the toe. Arms can go out to the front as well. Like a monster walk. Arr. That's my monster.
Arr.
It's a monster pirate.
Great. Arr.
Last 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Shake it all out. All right, loosen off anything else that you need to. Ankles, wrists, knees, and grab your loops and your medium to light weights. If you have one big heavy weight, even better. I'm going to get my microphone plugged in, so bear with me for 2 seconds. I'm going to pause the recording as well. So all 4 moves in our first set will have your band around your thighs. So if you are using a loop or a band, grab it now. If you're not, you can do all of these moves without one. I'm also going to give you an alternative for our first move because I know that some people that are going to be participating, going down on the knees isn't necessarily the best. So 1 heavy loop just above the knee if you're using it. So have a seat on your butt, loop it around. I'll take you through all 4 of our first moves. Now the option to do the moves with the weight is going to be at the chest. You're going to come down onto one knee, down onto the other, shuffle to the side, and then come up into your squat. Down, down, shuffle to the side. Your second move, I think it's fire hydrants. Let me double check myself. Yes. Second move, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. The band stays where it is, and you're going to lift and lower your leg. Hip height, and then back down. Working that glute, working all of the muscles in your legs and your butt. Your third move is a narrow wide squat. Picking up your weight again, keeping your band where it is if you're using it, loading the weight at the chest. You're coming into a narrow squat underneath the hips, sinking low, stepping wide, stepping together, stepping wide, stepping together. Just gonna shift so that I have enough space there. And then move number 4, we've got bicycles. So again, band or no band, you're gonna have a lie down on the floor. You're going to shift your band to the soles of your feet, lie down, and then knee twist, twisting towards your knee with the opposite elbow. 60 seconds, 45 seconds, 30 seconds, and 15 seconds for each of the moves. Then our candy crusher, Dave is gonna pick a candy.
Flake.
And what's the flake on the?
Flake is a plank hold.
Excellent.
Nice
So
and simple.
after we finish our bicycles team, we're gonna come into a plank hold. Onto the elbows. If you can, drop the knees if you need to. Sound good? Capiche?
Ready.
Let's get that timer and some music going. Oh, you're ready. I'd come out of that. I gotta loop up.
Ready.
Can you turn on the speaker, please?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Starting with our surrenders. So loops or no loops, one weight. If you're using a weight, you can do all of these with body weight as well. Here we go. 3, 2, 2.5, 2 3/4, 2 3/8. Oh, come on.
I'm in like a low squat.
I'm sorry. It's not playing with the speaker. I don't know why. Is the speaker on or off?
I thought it was on.
It's fine. I'm gonna just,
It was
it's not picking up. Sorry guys, come out of whatever you're holding. Technical difficulty. It's one of those days. Come on. Play. There you go. All right. 3, 2, surrenders for 60 seconds. Here we go. Here we go. Go. Lordy. So down, down, shuffle, slow and controlled. We don't need to rush these. 60 full seconds here. Alternative. You're in your squat, draw your knee up. In your squat, whoop, draw your knee up. Don't do it with a band, because that's what happens. Halfway there, team. Down to each knee, shuffle to the side. Coming up slow and controlled, keeping the chest lifted the whole time, with or without the weight. Three, 2, 1. Plate goes down, hands under the shoulders. Fire hydrants on your right side. Knee directly under hip, squeezing your butt to lift the knee. Nice flat back. Again, with or without the band. 25 seconds to go. You're gonna start to feel the burn, start to feel that glute firing. Activating all of the muscles in your butt. 10 seconds. See if you can get that knee just to hip height. Squeeze and hold at the top. Narrow wides, come up to stand. Grab your weight. Start in your narrow squat, step wide. Slow and controlled to start. Find your form. Keep that chest lifted and sit your hips back. Nice job. 6, 5, 4, 3. Placing your weight on the floor, taking your loop off if you're not using it, or putting it around the soles of your feet. Lie down, bicycles. Twisting your elbow and shoulder towards the opposite knee. Plank hold. Onto the belly, onto the forearms. Come down to your knees to start, and then pop up to the toes if you can. Shift your weight forward, plank hold. Nice job, team. 4, 3, 2, pop your loop back onto your thighs. Loop up around above the knee. This is your little mini break. If you already had your loop on, get right back into your surrenders. Down, down, over. I might have to take my loop off because it's just flying off my legs. That means that I need to double loop. But I didn't bring my light batch out with me. You're halfway there. Keep that chest tall. Pull your abs in. Nice. Strong and controlled, right? We're not rushing this. This is our longest set. Longest exercise in our interval. You're pushing right through. We've got 5 seconds to go. We're coming down into our fire hydrant. Set your weight down. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Left leg goes out to the side. Lifting the knee to hip height. Start with your singles. Lift and lower. Now, if this feels a little too easy, if things aren't firing, see if you can keep your leg lifted, flex your foot, and pulse ever so slightly. That will definitely activate your butt. You can even put your hands there to feel it. Hold on to your balance though. Squeeze it. 4, 3, 2. Slowly come up to stand. Find your balance. Sink into your medium low squat. Step wide. Narrow legs, wide legs. Narrow legs, wide legs. Slow and controlled. Again, no need to rush it. We want to get low. Increase that range of motion. Squeeze those butt muscles where your hamstring meets the glute. 3, 2, coming down. Bicycle crunch. Put the loop around your soles. You can keep it around your thighs like I'm doing right now. Add the twist. 3, 2, 1. Roll into your plank. Elbows. Come down to your knees if you need to. Drop those knees or pop them up. Separate the feet hip distance and push those forearms through the floor. Now, if you took your band off, you've got 5 seconds. Come up, put it back on, because we're all gonna stand in 3, 2, 1, surrenders. Round 3. Weight at your chest, knee to the ground, shuffle over. Use the first set to get your form. Remember your options. If you're not coming down to your knees, you're squatting and pulling the knee towards your chest in between with like a little oblique crunch knee lift. Nice job, guys and gals. Keep breathing. You're more than halfway there. Chest is lifted tall. Legs are on fire. Nice job. Pull those abs in. We're coming down for fire hydrants in 3, 2, 1. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Knees under hips, lifting the right leg up. If you need to adjust your band, it might have slipped up a little during your surrenders, do so. You want it just about an inch or 2 above the knee. You'll know the perfect position for you because it won't be flying off, it won't be slipping down, it won't be coming up around the waist like a belt. Remember your options here if you want to stay up high and pulse for a little bit more of a challenge to really drive that glute burn. You got 10 seconds. Square off the hips with the floor. Gaze is at the fingertips or in front of the fingertips. Come up for narrow wides. Slowly but surely make your way up. Bring your weight to your chest. Sink low. Step wide. Low. Wide. How low can you go? Can you crouch a little lower, shifting your weight into your heels and keeping that chest lifted the whole time? Looking good, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, coming down to the floor. Bicycle crunches. Lie down, extending the leg and pulling the knee in. Heel on the twist. 4, 3, 2, flipping over into your plank. Plank hold. Keep your band on if it's on. Take it off if it's being a bother. Feet are together. Abs are pulled in. Hips are dropped to shoulder height. 10 seconds. Breathe. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, coming up. Our last round, surrenders. So pick your poison. If you're on your knees, you're shuffling over, or you're squatting and pulling your knee towards your chest for an oblique crunch. Either can be done with or without your weight. We're working on our leg strength, our core strength. Functional training, team. Shift your weight, balance. Place your whole foot on the floor when you come up out of that kneeling position. You've got 15 seconds. If your band starts to loop up like mine, it's okay, bear with it. 10 seconds. Deep breath. Weight down. Hydrant on the left. Lift the left leg. Adjust the band if you need to really quickly. Squeezing in those abs to flatten and protect the back. Weight should be evenly distributed in the hands and the standing knee. Now remember, if you can pulse it at the top, you're going to activate that glute even more. Teeny tiny muscle twitch. 10 seconds. Get it a little higher. Squeeze that booty. 4, 3, 2, coming up for narrow wides. Last set. Sink into your medium squat, step wide. Nice job, team. Chest is lifted tall, core is tight, constant movement. Sink into those heels. Driving through the legs, power them up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, coming down for bicycles, lie down, extend one leg, twist towards the knee that pulls in. Take your loop off if you need to. Last set, come on. Pick it up if you can. 3, 2, rest.
Wow.
Woo, I think we should have finished with a candy crusher, but I'll just give you guys a breathing period. All right, loops can go to the side. You don't need them anymore. Light weights, 1 medium to heavy weight on the side if you would like it. Do you want, I should have asked what weights do you want? It's gonna be a high pull.
Yeah, whatever. Do you want these? Bigger ones? Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you want to take that one and the medium ones then?
The pillow.
Yeah. All right. You want to pick a candy crusher move? David?
Oh, yes.
No looking, no looking.
And it can't be a flake because we already
Okay.
had a flake. Grab water, team.
So chomp.
Chomp bar. Excellent.
Chomp is bum kicks.
Easy. Booty kicks, just like at the beginning. Nice active recovery. All right, with your weights. Our first move is that combo of a high pull and a deadlift. So you're gonna start standing, feet underneath the hips. Weights are facing your body. Your elbows are going to pull out as you pull the weights to the middle of your chest and then lower down. High pull means that you're lifting up onto the tippy toes. So we lift, and then we bring the weights down to our knees, we flatten our back, and we stick our butt back for a deadlift. Weights come up, weights go down. 60 seconds. Then we're gonna drop one weight, knees or standing, so you can be on your knees while you're doing this. Weight overhead, dipping your weight towards the base of the neck, extending towards the sky. Tricep extension. And then our last 2 moves involve the shoulders, so you want super light weights for this. We've got rotators. Palms face in towards one another. Arms come out to the side. We twist towards the ceiling, come back down to the floor, and then bring our hands back together facing one another. Up, rotate, down, together. Last move is fly pulses. So we lift into our fly, and we just pulse our wings out nice and wide. If you don't have super light weights, you can use tin cans or you can just use your arms, because I promise you this mobility with your shoulder work is going to be intense. And then what was our candy crusher? Bum kicks. Easy, nice and light. If you're not jumping, just step back, using the arms to get a little bit more heart rate in there. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. Starting with our high pull and our deadlift, team. I don't have my glasses on. I think everybody's ready. Give me a thumbs up.
All right.
Good. Everybody's good. Holly's got her pumpkins. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lift up onto the tippy toes and then tip from the hips. Up and down. Now, if you don't have super heavy weights, you can do this with a little bit more gusto. You can do it a little bit more quickly, but make sure that you're pulling in those abs nice and tight to protect that spine. We want perfect form. Gaze towards the floor as you tip, and then look up nice and tall as you stand. Halfway there. Take these at your own pace. This is your workout. It's your 60 seconds. Elbows come out nice and wide when we're in that high pull. And then we tip with a flat back towards the floor. 8, 7, 6, 5. We're gonna put one weight down, picking up a medium to heavy weight. Up overhead, tipping from the elbow extending to the ceiling. Dropping the weight to the nape of the neck, squeezing the backs of the arms. Slow and controlled. I'm gonna come down to my knees. Adds a little bit more core engagement, but I have to make sure that my tailbone is tucked underneath me and I have a nice flat back. Pulling out any bend in that lower spine. You've got 10 seconds here. 4, 3, dropping your medium to heavy weights and picking up your light weights. Knees or standing, we tip forward, we rotate towards the ceiling, rotate towards the floor, come together. Out, lift, down, together. Same thing if you're standing, slight bend in those knees. We're tipped forward at 45 degrees, rotating and twisting the wrists. Up to the ceiling, down to the floor, and then we come back together. All right, we ready to fly? Arms out, pulse. So nice flat back. Gaze is 3 feet in front of your toes. Opening those arms out as wide as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights down, stand tall, booty kicks, or tap backs. Kick your butt, kick your butt. Knees directly under the hips. Nice job, team. I'm gonna take it to the tap backs to protect our neighbors, but they're gonna be fast. Little tippy taps. Nice job. Can you kick a little faster? 4, 3, 2. Back to our high pull with the deadlift. Grab your heaviest weights. Reset your position, feet under hips. Lift and lower. Elbows go wide. And we push our hips forward and squeeze our butt to make the weights feel lighter, to alleviate the pressure in the shoulders. We want to make the core and the hips propel the weight up. And then we'll just relax and lower down, drawing our shoulders back slightly as we tip for our deadlift, engaging all the posterior chain muscles. That's everything in your back that helps you sit up tall and stand up tall. 10 seconds. Stay with it. Evenly distribute the weight in your toes. 4, 3, 2, drop one weight. Knees or standing, tricep extensions. So I tuck my tailbone in to flatten my back. I hinge at the elbow. Elbows are pointing away from me. And I extend the plate from the ceiling to the nape of my neck, getting a 90-degree bend in my elbow out without hitting the claw that's in my hair. Make sure to clear your head from the weight. Holding it at either side. 6, 5, 4. We're gonna put down the heavy weights and pick up our light weights for shoulder mobility. Tip forward, twist, down, together. So if you're on your knees, you're following me. Otherwise, you're standing, soft knees, arms wide. Gaze is at that floor in front of you. Squeezing the shoulder blades down and back. Nice job, team. 3, 2, 1. Let's fly. Arms out wide and pulse high. No higher than shoulder height. Tuck the chin towards the chest to relax the neck. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights down. Butt kicks. Kicking up to your butt or stepping back. Using those arms to really engage the heart. Get all the blood circulating fast as you can. Faster, faster. I'm only going soft and slow to avoid the neighbors yelling at us. You guys go for it, all out. Amazing, Holly. Yay, Mom. Yay, David. 4, 3, 2, back to our high pulls and deadlifts. We're almost there, team. You've got 2 rounds left. Core is tight. We're working hard. Don't lose that form now. Focus on keeping the flat back in your deadlift. Elbows go out nice and wide in your high pull as you lift onto the toes. Like a marionette. Someone's drawing those elbows up with string. Shoulder height. Out wide. Weights to the middle of your chest. And then down to the knee. Sticking your booty back like you're pushing a drawer in. Or shutting a door behind you. Not that we really shut doors with our bottoms, but tricep overhead extension. Big plate down, lift, tip. How we doing, team? You're looking great. Squeeze the backs of those arms. Really engaging all of the back arm muscles. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Woo. Squeeze, push. You've got 15 seconds. Feet are directly under hips. Pulling that core in, tipping that tailbone forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, shoulder mobility. Weight comes down. Pick up your light weights. Tip from the hips. Arms go wide. Twist them. Come down to center. Out, twist, down, together. Lift, ceiling, floor, together. Find the rhythm that works for you. Make sure you're not going any higher than your shoulder height, and you're pulling your shoulders down your back, engaging your lats. Are we ready to fly? Arms out wide and pulse. Soft bend in the elbow, gaze at the floor. Pull in your core. You got this. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last set of candy crushers, butt kicks or step backs. Get them up, get them up, get them up. Nice. Pull up that heart rate. Last round, come on. Everything you got, 20 seconds. We've got one more round of weights. And then maybe a bonus.
Yeah, bonus.
Everybody loves a bonus. If Paul watches the remake or the replay, then he'll love the bonus. 6, 5, 4. Back to our high pull with our deadlift. Here we go. Pick up your heavy weights. Reset. Palms face in, out, and then down. Lifting onto those tippy toes. Tipping from the hip and targeting the knee. Nice job, team. We're keeping that core pulled in to protect the back as we push the hips forward and backward. Drawing our shoulders down our back, engaging our lats, our shoulder blades, our deltoids. Both anterior and posterior delts are engaged. That means the front and the back of your shoulders are getting a workout right now. 15 seconds. All of our throwing muscles for dodgeball are on fire. Keep at it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 weight down. Lift the other plate. Down and up. So Dave is having 2 weights. He's got 1 in each hand and his hands are separated. That makes it harder. You can do that, or you can hold 1 plate like I've got, or 1 weight, holding it at either side. Keep the core tight, tuck that tailbone forward. Keep that chest lifted tall. Exhale on that press, push it to the ceiling. Make sure your butt is squeezed. Squeezing your butt is gonna push your tailbone forward and tuck your hips underneath you. Rotators, far down, weight down. Pick up your light plates, tip forward, and twist those wrists. Engaging the rotator cuffs, squeezing the shoulder blades down our back. Slight pinch like there's a pencil stuck between your shoulder blades. 7 seconds. Keep the abs tight, the shoulders down your back. Let's fly. Last 20 seconds. Squeeze, pulse. Find that focal point on the floor in front of you and relax your neck. Deep breathing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Woo! How you doing? Nice job. Give them a stretch out. Excellent work. It's very warm in here. We didn't even open the window.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
I'm gonna crack it just for our bonus round. All right, this is it, team. 60-second bonus. You're gonna hate to love me, love to hate me, one or the other. 60 seconds, push-ups. You get to count your own. Love you. So, doesn't matter. I don't care what your number is. Keep track of it on your own, but definitely keep track of it. Write it down, keep it in your brain, whatever you need to do. So if you need to grab a scrap of paper and write your number down, do that now. We're gonna go for 60 seconds, press ups on the knees or the toes, or half and half, don't care. I'll give you guys a count when we're at 30. And I'm not gonna talk because you're tired of my voice. So turn on your tunes that make you happy. Hands are gonna go wide. Remember, knees, you have your hips directly underneath you. Nice and flat back. We come down, chest in line with the elbow, and back up, shifting our weight forward of our fingers. Same with your toes. If that gets to be too much, take it into a box press up. So hands again wider than the shoulders, and your knees are directly under the hips, and you're tipping down to the floor. So nose towards the floor, chest towards the inner part of your elbow. Any variation of the 3. Are you ready?
Ready.
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 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1 minute on the clock. Count your number. You're more than halfway there. 23 seconds. Three, 2, 1.
Oh.
Rest.
Ha, ha.
Woo. Sink the hips back. Come into a child's pose. Relax. Whatever your number was, write it down. Set it to the side and let it go. Amazing work wherever you're at. Let your chest fall towards the floor. Knees out wide. Relax and breathe. Nice work, team. Take a big inhale. Come up to your knees. Bring right leg forward, left leg back for a hip flexor stretch. Now, if this is uncomfortable, you can put your hands to the floor if you have the flexibility, or you can bring them up to the thigh. You want to be on the meaty part above your back knee. So your back leg is extended as long as it can go. Your right knee is on top of the ankle. And we're just getting a hip opener here. You can lift the arm if you want. And then cross it over that front leg, just for a gentle twist. Nice, sink the hips back, pop the toe up, straighten your leg for a hamstring stretch. Amazing work today. That is not an easy workout. So much fun to have it with you though. Switch sides. Left leg is going to come forward, right leg is going to go back. Nice and long. Come up for the hip flexor stretch, using your thigh to support you. If you want to come down to the floor, bring both hands inside your left foot. Extending your arm, cross it over the front knee, and add the twist. Sit your hips back, pop the toe up, stretch your leg out so that you get a nice hamstring stretch. Awesome. Come for a seat. Everybody wants to have a seat now, right?
Yeah.
Bring both feet together. Butterfly your legs out. So if your feet are farther away from you, your knees will fall farther towards the floor. If you want a deeper stretch, you can bring your feet closer in, working those knees. Give them a little wiggle, a little flap. Hands can go inside the soles of your feet, lifting your chest up tall and using your hands for a little extra resistance to find the stretch that feels good for you, opening up the inner thighs, stretching your shoulders down on your back. Add a little neck tilt if that feels good, or a couple of neck rolls. Remember to breathe here. Nice. Stretch your feet out nice and long, out in front of you. We're gonna cross the right leg over and bend your knee. You can keep that left leg extended nice and long and hug your right knee towards your chest. Now, option here is to just stay in this position if that feels good. You can hug with your left arm and twist towards your right knee. Or if that feels good and you want to go a little farther, you can place your left elbow outside your right knee, twisting towards that leg. Big inhale, exhale, twisting. Releasing all the toxins in your spine, in your torso. Just let it go. Nice. Unwind and switch sides. Extend the right leg long, left leg crosses over. Give yourself a hug. Now if you want to stay here, stay here. Using your left hand to support you, lift your right arm up and cross your right elbow over the left knee and twist. Fill your lungs with air. Exhale when you twist. See if you can go just a little deeper. No pain, just letting everything wring out like a sponge. Awesome, bring it to center. Crisscross your legs out in front. Come for a comfortable seat so that both sit bones are on the floor. Take a big inhale up to the sky. Drop your right palm towards your right shoulder and grab onto your shoulder or your elbow, wrong body part. Nice, release it and switch sides. Left elbow, left hand. Release that. Take a big inhale up to the sky. Exhale down. One more inhale, all the good stuff. Exhale all the bad stuff. High tens.
High tens.
Amazing job, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Yay.
Whoa.
I'm gonna unplug my microphone.
Did your mom collapse? Or no, she's there.
She's there. One
Phew.
sec. Let me unplug this.
Ooh.
There we
Good.
There we go. It's off. Awesome job, guys. I'm gonna stop the recording.